guys are doing great on this Monday night. We have Connie with us as our great camera person. And I am going to be base coating a stack of eggs. It's got the 3 crosses on this one. Those. You got a couple of little flowers on this one and some chevrons on this one. I really like this because it's got some...
Got that. Look, you all look at this.
That is the umbrella. Let me show him.
Love that.
Isn't that cute? He's peeking out of the umbrella. He's hiding with the eggs in the umbrella.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute?
Okay, that might be my favorite one.
I love him. And so when I do Easter, y'all, what I do, if Connie, if you'll pan over here, I just go and get all the colors. I don't have a particular plan, y'all. I just go get all the colors that I think look springy. And here we go. Oh, and those are our helpers tonight. Y'all know we need helpers. Gotta have our helpers. I think I'm gonna do this one right. And there's no right or wrong on this. I'm just gonna kind of go for it. Of course, I have a problem here with this one already.
If they decided that they wanted to get this egg, is it already?
It's in the store.
Okay.
It's on the website.
Hi, Ava.
So it is ready to go. I've already mailed out the templates to these. So if you cut your own blanks.
Hi, Judy.
I think I mailed it out last week. And
you're ahead of the game.
Hey, I'm doing good, y'all.
This week went by super fast
It
for
really
y'all.
did.
Did it go by fast for y'all?
Oh Lord.
Oh, you got a suntan.
Do what?
You have a suntan.
I think I was just outside a lot. Well, it's been winter, so I haven't been out as much. And so when the spring starts to hit, I get a little bit more. So these blanks are ready to go in the store. You already have the template in your email if that's what you want. A little something Ashley and I have been diligently working on. We are moving forward in the next month or 2 with paper patterns. Yay. So for those of you that don't like to deal with block poster, or basically what we're going to do is paper patterns on bigger items, right? If it's a smaller item, there's really no need. I think what I'm going to do is going to go ahead in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing some big 4-foot Easter bunnies. And we'll be selling the paper patterns on that. So if you want to, cut your own blanks, save some money.
You can.
You can do that. We have been diligently working on the website. If you go to the website, it looks a little different than what you're used to, but I think it's still good. And we had to kind of reconfigure so we could start selling paper patterns, especially at Christmas. A lot of people want paper patterns of big things like trees, Santa Clauses, and stuff like that.
So we can't sell them if we don't own the copyright to the file. But if we own the copyright, it's yours.
The way that works is if we sell the template right now, we'll sell the pattern. Does that make sense? If we don't sell the template, we won't sell the pattern. For the most part, that's pretty much how it's going to go. All right, let me see. What do I want to do? I think I want my umbrella to have a little bit of blue on it. I'm doing this light blue. To me, it's a good spring color. And when I'm doing anything Easter, y'all, I pull out all of my Easter colors and I just sit there and I just use all of them. Or I try to use all of them. Because to me, Easter is really about all spring colors. And so much of the year, y'all know we're painting Christmas and fall, which I love that. So this is really the only time I get to do really, really summery spring stuff, and it goes by too fast. I love the Christmas stuff, don't get me wrong. I love the look of it, but it's kind of fun to do something a little different.
Yeah.
And so
especially little bunnies. They're so cute.
They're so cute. So we've been working on the website so we can start selling paper patterns. That'll probably start selling those in March, I think. And have it all done by then. It's a lot of work to set those listings up. So that's what we've been working on. There we go, y'all. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead while I have this blue out. It never hurts while you have some colors to kind of just put some blue here while you've got that brush full. Just kind of on your eggs. Y'all know Easter eggs can be just, about any color. Just any color you could think of, honestly, and then some. So my first line of defense is I just always, whenever I have that brush out, whatever color I have on it, I just go put it wherever I want it while I have that out. And the thing about spring, I think that looks so good is I'll shade these. I'll probably come on, I'm going to try to do it pretty quick so y'all can do these, in plenty of time for Easter. but you can shade these and then they start really looking good.
Because it's already the 9th of February.
I cannot believe it.
Me neither.
This month has gone by fast for me. Seemed like January didn't as much. I think because we just had bad weather all in January. So y'all have no idea how excited I am that tomorrow we are going to go to the store and we're going to look like a store. Y'all, we have not looked like a store since we opened back up. We even had customers call and ask where we closed. Well, we just haven't had, we planted new sod and we would not put anything on it.
How are you?
Heidi, how are you doing? Tell us, Heidi, are you painting anything nowadays for Thanksgiving? For Easter or Valentine's? I haven't done a lot of Valentine's, but tomorrow we're going to the store. It'll take us probably all day. We've been making some Easter, but we haven't been able to put it outside in the yard in the front. So we are going to go tomorrow. Our sod is 1 month old. So it's old enough that we can walk on it right now.
Heidi's been working on Easter.
Easter? Yeah. I sometimes do Valentine's and sometimes, honestly, I just kind of skip over it. Who knows? Kind of what I'm feeling.
Miss Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. How are you?
I wonder where Debbie Barbieri is.
Yeah, that's not... Is there a ball game on tonight? Because a lot of times she's on the ball game. So... Very soon, our store is going to look like a store. It doesn't look like a store right now, y'all.
It looks empty. This is our slow time anyway.
Right. But we're going to be putting all of our yard art out tomorrow where people can actually see it. Because our yard is empty at the business. It's totally empty over there.
They've been doing some rearranging and all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, well, we paid a lot of money for sod, so we want to give it the very best chance to succeed.
Right. Miss Victoria said she's been sick all week long with a bad cold.
You know, Victoria, I swear to you, it is just, it's that time of year. I don't know.
With this weather?
Well, it's wintertime, number one. And the stupid weather.
Except when it's not.
Decides one day it's going to be 80 and the next day it's going to be 30. One day it's going to be, raining. The next day it's going to be almost snowing.
Sunny. Like it was so hot.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad today at all.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We sat outside some today.
It was so nice.
And load up that brush. And so tomorrow's the day, Victoria. We are going to put the store back together. Y'all, it's hard to sell yard art without a yard. Gotta have a yard. And we haven't had one. But I have to say, it was a good project. I'm glad it's over. But y'all, we were walking around the yard today and just going, wow, it looks so much bigger. It's not, but when you start getting rid of obstacles that you've been fighting for 30 years, which is basically what we did, we're walking around.
That was just bizarre, how big that thing was. It was just bizarre.
So we started walking around, after everything was gone, we're like, wow, this yard looks so much bigger. Of course, when you start putting yard art on it, we'll fill it up real quick.
Right.
So, yay, tomorrow things are going to get to be so much more normal at the store. If y'all
missed some of the things we did last week, look at there, y'all.
Oh, I know, I forgot. Yeah, we did a lot of door hangers last week because I've got a paint party on the schedule, so to speak. Okay. There we go. And I just am putting these colors wherever I think some color should go. No rhyme or reason. So let us know, do y'all cut your own blanks and would you like paper patterns or do y'all like block poster better and just do digital? The thing about paper patterns, are going to be more expensive than a digital, but you have a paper product.
Linda, I believe she said she sent this out last week. Linda would like to know if this is a template from the club.
It is. It is. I sent them out. I emailed them. I want to say around the 1st or 2nd of February. I can't remember.
What about the umbrella?
Yes, it's so Linda, if you didn't get it, definitely check your spam. Okay.
I'm sorry. She's asking about paper patterns.
Oh, paper. And what is her question?
So is this a template from the club? And then she put paper patterns. I think she's asking you, do you have paper patterns on these two?
I don't. Okay. I don't. Not yet. We will, but we don't now. Now, the thing about in the yard art, in the academy, you'll get the template for free, but you will have, if you decide you want the paper pattern, you'd have to buy that. I'm not sure if that's what she's asking.
Miss Victoria, I think I misunderstood you as well. Miss Victoria, also, you would like to buy the paper pattern?
She's probably saying that paper patterns would be better for her if she wanted to cut. Yeah. I think a lot of people, especially, like if you're doing block poster on something that's under 24 inches, I don't think that that's really that big of a hassle. But if you're doing block poster, like y'all know I do a lot.
It's like 6 feet.
I do a lot of big stuff. If you're trying to do block poster, even on something 36 inches tall, can be kind of a pain.
Thank you, Miss Linda.
Because, what do I want to do here? I like this purple, but I think I got
Miss Debbie, I'm sorry, Miss Victoria, what colors do you think she should do on her umbrella?
I really think that umbrella is just as cute as it can be, y'all. I love that. Now, let's see. So far, I've got light blue, seafoam green.
Seafoam green.
And light purple. That's what I've got so far. Now, this top one, I think I'm going to make this one yellow. And I think I'm going to do my crosses in a dark color, maybe like a navy blue. Because I really want those crosses to stand out. So on this one, I'm going to make it a yellow. And y'all can see I got my little mop brushes over here. I love yellow and I use yellow a lot for Easter. I always have. Always done that.
Miss Linda was saying in block poster, it's a pain to line up if it's.
It is. It can be. And so, and what we're doing, y'all, on the paper patterns is we are going to obviously give you a scale to scale line drawing, black and white drawing, right? To scale if it's whatever height that is. Then we are going to also include in there the paint list that we normally use. Not to say that you can
do whatever color you
want. You want, it doesn't matter. And then we're also going to give you a finished photograph. The photograph will be just a normal size of a photograph of what the finished piece is that we did and what it looks like.
We also have some porch leaners, y'all, in really pretty spring colors. Yeah. I love the pink and the mint color. I love them all. I just love them all. They're all so pretty.
Well, when you see these spring colors, I think it's the same concept no matter what. It just kind of makes you feel like,
maybe we're getting to spring.
Maybe, yeah. Because it's just kind of like, some of those days of drab.
Yeah, you get tired of the rain after a while.
Get tired of that. You really do. Now, this one has polka dots, but I'm going to go ahead and just paint it solid right here. I got my little bunny ear there. And of course, we'll do the polka dots later. There we go. There we go. And that yellow, if you want that yellow to look good, make sure you start with white. I just put a coat of white on here, y'all, before we came on. All right. I love that. I'm going to do some yellow. Again, y'all, I use a lot of yellow at Easter. If you don't like yellow, you don't have to do that. So when the paper patterns, when we start those, that'll be probably in March. We'll have some classes on that, on exactly how we used to do it or how we did it when we did paper patterns. Trying to make it easy for everybody. All right.
Tell us what you guys are up to this week. Are y'all painting? What y'all doing?
Patty said she's been working on Easter. Well, really, you do have to kind of work on it now to get it going.
Because February's running off with us.
Yep. Okay, I think that's gotten enough. All right, let's go and do. I've used those, so I'm just going down the line here, y'all. That's all I'm doing. Just kind of going down the line, so to speak, with all these colors. But I love this stacked egg with the crosses on the top. To me, that's what makes this. And I came up with this design. I was sitting there one afternoon. I don't know how y'all, when y'all are making something, how it works. Sometimes you can sit down. Well, you have an idea floating in your head anyway, usually. I don't just sit down blind. I mean, usually I have some sort of idea. And sometimes you sit down and you're like, it's just a difficult thing to get anything to look the way you want it.
Right.
And sometimes you can just kind of sit there and go, nope, I think I know what I want. And it just kind of goes together.
And then sometimes it comes out nothing like you like, but you like it better.
But you like it anyway?
Yeah. Miss Ava said she's working on items for her craft show in April. Where's your craft show going to be at, Miss Ava?
Well, hopefully you're going to have some good weather by then, because I tell you, this weather has not just been, ugh.
It just wants to rain.
That's what it's been doing here, y'all. That it's just, and it hasn't rained in the last couple days, thank goodness. But when you're trying to get your yard looking good over there, I'm trying to get the rain to slack off a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think I'm going to do, I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this orange. So now that I know I'm going to do that, I got pink in my hand. Let's do pink right here. There we go. All these pastel colors.
That's the thing. You can color it
Yep.
any color you want.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Miss Ava's craft show is going to be in Bedford Paws and Bedford, VA.
Oh. But April, y'all should have some pretty good weather, I would think.
Miss Pam said their yard is so wet.
Mine is. In my front yard, I've got standing water.
And the dogs love to run through that water.
And be bad. I know y'all find that hard to believe, but I've had standing water in my front yard for quite some time. But my front yard doesn't drain very well. So that's part of it. It just there's no place for it to go. And then part of it is we've just had a lot of rain. And then when we first laid the sod and we would get rain, I wouldn't complain too much, because not that it's hot, but I didn't want, I wanted some water on the grass.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, but it's kind of slacked off on the rain. But ooh, I like the orange, y'all.
I do too. I didn't think I was going to, but
Yeah.
I have to say I do like it.
Well, and whenever you do Easter things, or spring for that matter,
Patricia?
just get all your pastel colors out, set them out, and just kind of go to town on them.
Tricia said this was so cute.
It is cute, isn't it? And these two designs came pretty easy. It didn't take.
Miss Victoria said that you'll have to get those bulldozers working in your yard.
Yeah, I know. That's what I
front
need.
yard next.
That's what I need.
Hi, Debbie Snyder.
That is so true. And I never really, Bruce and I have built a house together. We've had a number of remodeling projects. Over the years. And so but I've never really had a project like this one where they did a lot of groundwork. And I have a really, really good respect for what they do. It's very much almost an art. You've got to, you're sitting on this big piece of equipment looking down at the ground, and you've got to figure out where's the slope supposed to go, how high it is. You're going down 6 inches, and how they know to do that on a piece of equipment and see what 6 inches is. And we were very, very blessed. The people that did the work did a great job. Great people to work with. They didn't do anything but show up and work. And they didn't sit there and feel sorry for themselves every time we hit a snag. Y'all, we hit some snags. That's the way it works.
I guess that's the nature of it.
That's the nature of it. They didn't complain about that. They didn't get mad. They didn't, And so they were just the right people for the job. Very, very good people.
It doesn't hurt that we really like them.
Yeah. Well, and Bruce and I stayed over there a lot with them. The store was closed, but we were there.
Thank you.
And they worked really hard. But I have to say, our yard over there now, it's just so much more space to display now. And we have correct drainage.
That's nice.
That makes a big difference.
Hope y'all can see exactly what she's doing. This is a umbrella with the bunny in it.
With the bunny
so
in it.
Cute.
He is cute. You know what? I should have done this little nose.
Okay.
Let me do that right quick. All right. Let's do this. I didn't do this, y'all, and I should have. Just a little bit there. I love this bunny peeking out underneath from the umbrella.
I do too. It's
a pretty
cute.
simple. It's a simple design. There's not a whole lot to it, but it's cute, 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 cute. Okay, now I'm gonna put this as grass down here. So let me get some green. Let's do this. I'm over here washing out this brush and the water. That's all I'm doing over here. And let me do this. There we go. But I've been kind of in the mood to paint Easter lately. I've done a lot of computer work getting ready for the website to be a little different. And so I've been in front of the computer a lot. I'm like, that's not near as fun as this. Necessary, but not near as fun. Kind of go ahead and put that green on the side over here. I haven't decided, y'all, what I'm going to do with these flowers. You can see I've kind of left them. I kind of have an idea to leave them white and come back in here and just do some shading of different colors on that white. That's kind of where I'm going with that. So I think right now my stacked present is done. I did light orange, light purple, light pink, seafoam, yellow, light purple, light blue, Christmas green, light yellow. Now, I do need to add some more over there. I got some eggs that have some colors that need to be filled in. So let's do that. And then these guys are gonna sit here all night and dry. I think on my umbrella, I was thinking, do I wanna do black on that? I'm not feeling black, y'all, with Easter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this is a shade of gray. I'm gonna mix this. If I put a black handle on there, to me, it just kind of sticks out too much. Doesn't look good. So I got a lot of, we're gonna do some mixing here. We're gonna do a dark gray handle.
Debbie Burberry!
Where you been,
We were just
Deb?
talking about you.
Yeah, I said, well, maybe she's watching the ball game.
Is there a ball game on tonight? And who's winning if there is?
I said, Debbie,
She wouldn't stand us up for nothing that wasn't very important.
and we know this, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna put this handle gray, and I'll put a lot of white highlights on it, and it'll look cute.
Exactly.
Yeah. But who doesn't love a bunny peeking out of
And an umbrella.
umbrella?
She said Chris was over.
Oh, okay. I figured something was going on. Something's happening on this. I thought it was. What is today? Is it Thursday?
Thursday.
I was first.
We were trying to figure out the date earlier today, and we were both wrong.
I was thinking. I thought it was a good idea to come on Monday night, but it ain't Monday, y'all. Well, y'all, I don't have kids in school anymore, and as far as owning a business,
There's lots of work going on.
one day is as good as the next.
Right?
So half the time, I don't know what day it is. I just don't. I don't really keep up with it, to be honest. All right, I got my dark handle there. So all I need to do on this.
Every day's a work day. Right?
Every day's a work day, exactly.
We know what day it is when the trash man goes by.
And Sheba barks at him.
That's Sheba's best friend.
Sheba's in the relationship with the garbage man because he drives up and he goes honk, honk, honk. And she goes bark, bark, bark.
And he goes honk, honk, honk.
And he won't leave until Sheba shows up. And he laughs. He's just got a good personality. He laughs so much when Sheba barks. And we crack up at him.
One morning, Ellie Mae, I guess, had gotten out, and I didn't know it. And I just heard somebody honking at the front of the... I mean, I came around that house like I was really going to go off on somebody. And then the trash man is standing there. And then here's Ellie Mae on the outside of the gate. Just being as bad as she could be.
Just being bad,
You can't be mad at somebody for that.
I forgot this lime green. I mean, this mint green.
Oh, that's a good color.
I gotta have some of that. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, he honks 3 times, she barks. He honks 3 times, she barks. He laughs. He thinks it's so funny. So,
I wish I could get a picture of them together.
I know.
He loves Sheba.
Sheba. Yeah, he really does. He's a funny guy because he just laughs.
I don't know how the neighbors feel about the honking on garbage day, but
we don't have neighbors, I think, close enough that it really matters.
hopefully
Yeah.
it doesn't bother
Had to
me.
put a little lime green in there, y'all. Had to break up some of the pink, purple, and yellow.
Girl.
Oh, there goes Sheebs, y'all. Okay.
Sheba's got more friends than I do.
Connie, you could have more friends if you weren't so antisocial.
Right?
Yeah, who do you have to blame for that?
Hi, Debbie C. That's what I was thinking one day when the trash man kept honking for Sheba. I was like, oh, God.
She's got more friends than I do. I missed a little pink there. I'm going to go back and put that in. That's because Sheba is sociable.
She's just such a little butterfly.
She is a butterfly.
She wants to talk to everybody.
When anybody comes to the house, she's going to sit in their lap. She doesn't care
whether
for
they want her to or not.
She don't care. She gonna do it anyway.
Miss Debbie said, "Yeah, Connie.
Yeah, Con. She could come to a paint party every now and again.
I keep promising that I'm gonna.
Don't be lying. Like on Facebook,
Don't be lying.
Don't be lying. On the comedy strip, it goes. Now, why did I tell them I would meet them at so and so date on Friday night? Oh God. I wonder if they'll let me not, skip out on it. Because when people say, you want to go do this, at the time it kind of sounds like, oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Fun.
And then later on you're like,
Miss Debbie said Saturday.
the 18th.
This Saturday?
February. No, not this Saturday.
Oh, okay, it ain't this Saturday, so I'll go ahead and say yes and won't worry about it.
Got it. All right, I'm going to put some dark black eyes on the pupils here, and then we are done with this guy. Y'all, we have these blanks at the store. You're in the academy. You got this email. Make sure you go check your spam if you didn't get it.
Yeah, you don't even have to buy it. You got
Yep, you got it in there.
That's
It's
part
in
of
there.
your
I think
membership.
it went out last week. And
Let us know if you didn't get it for some reason.
yeah, you can always email me.
And check your spam folder.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll go in your spam
Today I
folder.
was looking in my spam folder for something, and sure enough, it wasn't there. And I
Miss
was like,
Victoria was asking Debbie if she's going to the softball barbecue on Saturday night.
yeah,
Man, that sounds good.
Those peeps they're raising money. They're doing that. There's a lot of fundraising going on with all those guys, trying to get everything done.
I bet Debbie's going to the